Well, of course, right now, the talk of the town is Obsession's Inde Navarrette, who kind of stole everybody's attention and hearts and minds and fears with her role playing Nikki in Obsession, of course. And kind of the world's at her feet right now, where she's in that very rare spot that she can kind of pick whatever she wants to do next. But she's got to be very careful because one or two bad projects right now could totally derail her momentum. Listen, we already know that she has met with and had some discussions with the director of the upcoming X-Men, Jake Schreiber, about X-Men. We've already known that. That's already been confirmed. She has said that herself. However, now we have some more specifics. As the folks over at Variety are reporting that not only is she once again talking about the fact that she met, and by the way, she talked about the reason she met with Jake is because she loves Thunderbolts. She said, Thunderbolts is everything about why I used to love the Marvel Cinematic Universe, character driven. She goes, I geek out over that movie. I love it so much, which just makes me like her more because you guys know how much I love Thunderbolts. I thought Thunderbolts was fantastic. Anyway, but in this conversation with Variety, she gets a little bit more specific as I rush all the way down to the bottom where she says, as far as what character Navarrete could play, she left fans with a tease. She said, I mean, Mystique has always been super cool. This is the first time that she's actually dropped the name of a character that she would like to play. So we know for a fact that she has met with the X-Men director. And now she's even going so far as to say what character she would like to play, being Mystique. Now, we should point out here, guys, that she has not said, yep, I'm going to be an X-Men. She hasn't said that. They're just dropping breadcrumbs right here. But I think this is one of those situations where there's smoke, there's fire. I don't know that she's been cast in it already, but I think this is something she's thinking about. And I think it's a role I think if she's saying this publicly, I think it's clear her and Jake probably specifically talked about it. So we'll see where that goes. Look, I don't have a big sample size of her acting. I saw her a bit in Superman and Lois, or what was the name of the Superman show? Was it Superman and Lois, or was it Lois and Superman, or I don't know.
No, Superman and Lois.
Superman and Lois. So she played, one of Superman's son's little love interests in it, and she was good in it. She was good. Wasn't a lot there to work with, but she was good in that. And then obviously, I think she's going to get a Best Actress nomination for Obsession. So I don't have a huge sample size, but I mean, she's clearly great. She's clearly great. Like what she was able to do in Obsession is not beginner level actress work. Like that was advanced stuff that she did in that. And the way she would be able to change gears, like almost at the drop of a hat, was beyond impressive. So I would love to hear her name get associated with an X-Men movie. Almost, you could say she's Charles Xavier, and I'd still go, she'll pull it off. But I mean, her as Mystique would be interesting. But I will say, guys, I've kind of had my doubts that they would, like, I've kind of been of the mindset that they've been so heavy on Mystique and right up to the ending of the X-Men era that I thought maybe they won't go Mystique again. But if they're talking about it, Mystique is probably a part of the conversation. So listen, maybe I could think of some other thing. I think Kitty Pryde, she's too old to be a Kitty Pryde because Kitty Pryde, if they went with a Kitty Pryde, she'd have to be even younger than some of the cast that we already know about. But hey, listen, if they announce tomorrow that Inde Navarrette is playing Mystique, sign me up. I'm all for it. Anyway, Rob, I know you've seen about as much of her work as I have. She's kind of got the world on her platter right now. What do you think about the odds of her being in the X-Men film? And then just for fun, what would you think about her playing a Mystique?
Well, first of all, I mean, she delivers a fearless performance in Obsession.
That's the perfect word for it. Fearless. Perfect. I mean, word.
She's having that movie would, I mean, I don't like to say that movies are on the shoulders of one actor. That's not fair. But in this case, let's just put it this way. If she wasn't as adept at understanding what Curry Barker was going for in this, And if she wasn't game to come to play, the movie wouldn't be what it is, because this is a Heath Ledger Dark Knight level performance in a $750,000 horror film.
Right.
And so it's at scale. I always look at things at scale. But what she did was she created a banger of a performance that's going to be looked at. You know, people are going to watch this 20 years from now, and they're still going to remember fondly the first time they saw it. It's terrific. And look, I don't know what her range is as an actress. I don't. But the fact is, when you get to deliver a performance like you do in Obsession, you get the keys to the kingdom for a while. And I think she's been smart. And joining look, Marvel movies have made more stars. You know, whether you can expand out, you know, you make some money, you get to be secure. But I think a great female performance, whether it's Mystique or not, Mystique is great. And I can understand. I love the fact that she wants to be Mystique, that she's, whether it was Rebecca Romijn or whether it's Jennifer Lawrence, you have a legacy now of great female actors, and she wants to join that legacy. Fantastic. But there are a lot of other incredible female villains and heroes in the X-Men universe. Obviously, Mystique is one of the great ones. So why not? I mean, especially someone that can obviously deliver the goods when she needs to. She's probably got a really interesting take on Mystique already that I would love to see. She's probably thought about it, dreamt about it, and to see what would happen when she comes on. You know, I've liked the performances of Mystique, Rebecca Romijn, and of course Jennifer Lawrence. They were good, but they were too earnest. I want to see Mystique be a little crazy, because if you can be a shapeshifter and turn into anybody you want, you're going to be a little nutty. And I would like her to bring that to the X-Men.
Well, look, I've always said it's never a mistake to add talent. She's one of the hottest names right now, and I think it would be pretty fun to see her in the X-Men universe.
Me too.
Question is for you. What do you think about this, guys? I mean, Navarrette's now saying, yes, they already confirmed that she's talked with them about X-Men, but now she's actually dropping the name of a character. I mean, you know, Mystique would be cool. I think if she's saying that, then that was probably specifically discussed. Maybe yes, maybe no. Whatever you guys think about this whole thing, jump down into the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Okay, guys.